Hey everybody. Hi everybody. Me and the great one, Mr. Dave Kain, right here, up close. All right. Dave, take a check on that mic. Is that mic working?
Hello. You sure you want me to have a mic?
Yeah,
That might be bad.
Was one of the main reasons I had you come on here.
Yeah. Is it going to be PG?
Well, it can be like PG-13, I think. Let's see.
Nothing to do with guitar.
Yeah. Oh, Arthur's already talking about the snow. Yes, early snow this year, but melted today. Yeah. I was up in the hills of Connecticut. I was up in, I want to say Brookfield. I was visiting a friend of mine. And when you get to a higher elevation, there was still snow on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nuts. So welcome everybody. And it's Saturday night. It's Halloween. And here we are.
We got all dressed up.
Sharon is here. Hi, Sharon. Sharon, yep. Anthony, Doug. You can tell Dave loaded up at Arby's before the gig. Yeah, and your point is?
That's funny. You know, the funny thing is I've never actually been to an Arby's.
Really?
Yeah, I just keep saying it.
Ah, Arby's is good. They have that two for $5.
They have the meats, apparently.
That's right, they do. Let's see. Yes, okay. Kathy just sent me a text. Two things that I'm looking into the monitor instead of into the camera. So now I'm looking into the camera because we have a little different setup tonight than I've done in the past, where I usually have the camera is right in front of the monitor, which makes life so easy, and this makes life so confusing that we're looking at this tiny little screen. And then our chat bar is over here, and so it is confusing, yes, but we'll unconfuse it. And Kathy, my wife, wanted also to remind you that tonight is daylight savings night or time or whatever it is. You turn your clocks back, you get an extra hour of sleep. And so we're gonna play a tune. And you know what? A lot of times people ask me, they'll be like, oh, you guys just to get together and play, you don't go over stuff. And not only did Dave and I not go over stuff, we actually have never done an official gig. Like, I've jammed on his gigs, he's jammed on my gigs.
No,
but
I was thinking about that because you were mentioning that earlier.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever played a single note together.
Yeah.
Literally.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right.
Never.
Because you would get off and I would get on, or you would get on and I would get off.
Yeah. I mean, we've never.
Yeah.
We always just, even when the opportunity presents itself,
Yeah.
we just wind up talking.
That's true. That is
and
true.
hanging out,
Yeah. So this is really, you're going to get to witness this in all its ragged glory of never having played together. And we kind of talked over some tunes, and we're just going to see what happens. And you all get to check it out. So, bumps and all. Cool. Oh, that was just Kathy's same text. I didn't get off yet. Time change. Yeah. And she's like, remember the camera's to the left. Thank you, Kathy. What would I do without you? Yes, right. She saves me all the time. Okay. So we're going to start with, would it be okay if we started with Alone Together? Would that be okay? So what I try to do is often I try to make it so that every week I'm not like repeating myself. So we have different guests like yourself. And also I try not to do the same songs every week. So a lot of these, like say for example, this first song that we're going to do Alone Together, I don't think I've ever done on a live stream. So it'll be cool. It'll be nice. And of course, I can't remember. I know that somebody out there, especially like Anthony, will probably know. Do you know who wrote Alone Together? I don't know.
It's Schwartz and Dietz.
Is it?
I think so.
I don't remember. So
I don't really play jazz, so I'm winging all of this.
Neither do I, obviously. So anyway, if anybody out there knows the author, this is our version of Alone Together. So you want me to do the head?
Sure. You want me to do the bridge or?
Sure.
Do that?
Yeah. Set me up with some kind of thing around like here. Nice. together, up close and personal, with the brilliant Dave Kain. Yes, Sharon says, smooth. Smooth.
boy.
Yeah. All right, who else is here?
Santana tune?
Shantandra? My sister Linda's here. She's saying happy Halloween to everybody. Happy Halloween. Oh, I actually have a little Halloween thing here. Check this out. Yeah.
We worked on that.
Yes, my fail board here, it's for any occasion. Like, you know, I played ball in high school, baseball.
Uh-huh.
What position did I play, you ask? Left out. Thank you. So that's there. And when I tell one of my famous jokes, I usually hear this. It's good. Very good. It's super handy, you know?
My gigs.
That's it, man. Hey, you know, a couple of things. I got a new keypad. You can't see it. It's just out of sight. And look at this mouse. This mouse looks like a horseshoe crab to me. Like, whenever I look at this thing, behold my beautiful mouse. Isn't that cool? Logitech.
Works for me.
Yeah, it's awesome. So now, like, well, most of you have not done gigs with me here, but for those that have, like Ernie, you're going to be happy to know that now, you know, like I'm always like fumbling to get it to work and nothing works. So now this will work. It'll be awesome. Yes.
No help whatsoever.
Well, you know, we're in the same boat, brother. So I want to ask, how does everything sound to everybody? Everything sounds good? We did a little sound check before, and everything should be good. And I wanted to let you know that for the first time, I am streaming through a thing called Restream, which is yet another third-party app. And so we are streaming to a channel in Russia. We're streaming on Facebook, which is awesome. So if any of our Facebook friends are on the chat bar, give a little shout. Let me know that our Facebook friends are here and our friends from Russia. Also streaming on LinkedIn and all kinds of platforms here. So we're trying to spread the love.
So are all these comments from YouTube or?
Those all look like YouTube because those are little YouTube icons. Yeah, so I think so far. And it could be that we can only see the YouTube chat. Like, I've never done this before. Okay. So there could be like a whole chat going on Facebook that I'm not seeing. And so if you are on Facebook and you're chatting and I'm not responding, it means that I don't see it. So I would say if you're on Facebook, do the chat stuff because hopefully I'll be able to look later after and see, and I'll make sure that I say hi to everybody.
Oh, on YouTube it just gets erased?
No, on YouTube it gets...
The comments will stay?
Oh yeah, everything stays and it'll get posted. And I usually leave them up for a couple of weeks, then I archive them, then I bring them back a few months later. So yeah, so it's awesome. To me, personally, YouTube is my favorite platform. It's the least glitchy, it's made for music, everything sounds great. So groovy. And as long as we've stopped playing and we're like hawking shit, did you see my shirt?
Yeah.
So I'm sure that all of you know about this by now, but we have La Pompatak shirts. So if you'd like to get one, if you look on your screen, like right in the middle, yeah, like right over here, you can see that my email address, not my email, that is my email. I don't want my email. I want you to go to my, oh shoot. I don't have my web address up there.
Everybody has your email now.
Yeah, good. Well, that's good. But go to my website. It's dougmunro.com, and you can get your very own La Pompatak limited edition shirt. I only made a few of them because I didn't know if they would sell. And if they do sell, then the cool thing is I can make some other crazy design and try and get you all to buy them too. They're $25, which includes shipping to the lower 48 states. So it is an incredible deal. Get them while they're hot-ish. All right, let's do another tune.
I only know two more.
Let's do the Days of Wine and Roses. It's a different key. It's kind of the same tempo, but it's a major tune. It's not exactly a happy tune, but it's a major tune. And I'll try and sing this one. So you can, Steve Vance is on. Hey, Steve. Ernie says we sound great. Oh, and I'll probably be mentioning this again. But next week, my friend Ernie Pugliese, who has played on my Gypsy records, is coming to play. He'll be sitting in that very chair.
Nice.
It's unbelievable. And so that'll be fun. So we're going to try Days of Wine and Roses, and I'm going to sing this. So while I sing, I'm going to take my mask off, and then I'll remask. I'll unmask and remask. And if you notice, we are, I hope, 6 feet apart. I didn't really ruler it, but I think we're good. Let's see. You know what? Why don't I'll play and you noodle. You know what I mean? I'll lay it down and sing. You can noodle. And yeah, cool. Because I do the most cornball. Well, you'll see. This is just pretty corny. I know we all learned this in 7th grade, but I still like it.
It's my last year of college.
Back of all my cares and woes. Oh, I'm singing Bye Bye Blackbird, aren't I? Do you know Bye Blackbird? Okay, so I meant to do Days of Wine and Roses. This is what happens when you get over 30. The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away like a child at play through a meadowland and toward an opening door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses, yeah, just a passing breeze, baby, filled with memories of the lonely nights that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. I got it. Let's pull a chorus together. The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away like a child at play through an open meadowland into an opening door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses just a passing breeze. It's filled with memories of the lonely nights that introduced me to the days of wine and roses, the days of wine and roses, the days of wine and roses. I'm gonna go down from B and you. Yeah. All right. The days of wine and roses. Yeah. So my good friend Steve Vance wants to know, what kind of guitar are you playing?
What is interesting, actually, these were made in Brewster.
No.
Yeah,
Really?
these were originally made in Brewster, and I was thinking it might be kind of apropos.
Wow.
But this is a Brian Moore that I've had probably 20 years. I've had this thing 20 years now, and
Wow.
it's a chambered thing. I mean, it's really, it's what doing this kind of thing. I would normally bring like a hollow body or something like this. And I was doing a lot of gigs with my 335 and my 175, and I always had this as more of kind of like a rock thing, and it just felt comfortable. And I
Sounds
thought I
good.
was getting a nice sound out of it. And I
Yeah.
remember, did you know Rick Stone?
I know who Rick Stone was. Yeah, sure.
Rick was a good friend of mine, and he was at a gig at the garage I had out there one night, and I was playing this guitar, and he was like, you're getting a pretty good sound out of that thing. And
Yeah.
his opinion was good enough for me. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but they definitely don't make them anymore. I think the company went overseas, and then they just kind of floundered out. So, but they
wow.
were originally, I think, made in Brewster, and then they went somewhere else. I could be wrong, but
What kind of Seymour Duncans are you rocking there?
I have no idea.
Oh, that's just what came with it?
It's just what came with it. I mean, the only thing that I did was I blocked the bridge so that the bridge doesn't move at all. So there's no
No whammy
not
effect.
doing any tempted to do any whammy dives on the Days of Wine and Roses, because that
Yeah.
That caused some problems back in the day.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think it sounds incredible. It's a beautiful sounding guitar. And to me, Ted Green played a telly, Ed Bickert played a telly. I mean,
all the stuff Abercrombie did.
yeah, he played all kinds of solid body guitars.
He
Les
actually played some
Pauls.
Brian Moore's too.
Yeah.
He played the same brand for a while too. So.
Yeah, I mean, to me, yeah.
I wanted to bring my 335, but it needs a refret so bad.
Yeah.
And I just got a refret on this a couple of weeks ago from the guys in Division Street in Peekskill. And I've never had a refret on an instrument ever.
Did you get stainless steel frets or the nickel?
No,
yeah.
The nickel, is that it?
Yeah, they're usually made out of nickel. But the nickel wears out. I mean, if I was a young man, I would spring for the stainless steel frets because I heard you get it refretted once and you never
and
have
it's
to.
good for life. But I think
life.
they're kind of.
They change the sound?
Yeah, I hear they're pretty bright. I think kind of, I wouldn't say brittle, but like, I think they give it a much
changes.
brighter.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had this guitar 20 years. I never, anytime that I've ever had trouble playing, last thing I do is look at I've always been one, you're the problem. Not your equipment, you're the problem. Figure it out. And finally I just realized, I was like, wow, the frets on this are really affecting it. And
They're
I just
gone.
finally did it.
Yeah, well, that's what happens is you just get buzzes all over the place and you can't remedy it.
And I just figure it's me. I'm terrible. 30 years later, still figuring it out.
Ain't that the truth? Okay, so we're gonna move on from here. Linda McLucky said, "Yeah, wine and roses and blackbirds." Yeah, I know. Mixed it all up. Steve Van says we sound good. Good. Anthony likes it. Awesome. Cool. Sharon says we are boo-tacular. I like that. I love that. So yeah, let's do something. Let's see what would be different here. How about Stella by Starlight?
Okay.
And that's another one that I don't think I've ever done a live stream version of this song.
I've never done a live stream.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I keep telling you, I'm
Wow.
technically challenged.
Here we go. It's like your birthday. Let's see. So I guess, how about I do an intro on this one?
Okay.
And at some point you'll know the tempo. So don't worry about the tempo until like right at the end. Where is it? Somewhere here. Yeah. Wait, let me start again. So, yeah, I got that good. There it is. That was awesome. Woo. Bring me the fingers. Bring me the hands of Dave Kain. Yeah. Wow. Cool. Stella needs the lights on. Thanks. That's my mother, Lydia, everybody. My 91-year-old mom. Stella needs the lights on. Yeah, I kind of blew that intro. I was like, where does this go? What is this? I had such a great plan. You know, I had like this plan of like doing all these kind of like you know, all this McCoy Tyner stuff, and then it turned into the real McCoys, Jed Clampett stuff. Yeah, it was a good idea, though.
Good to me, man.
You know? What's a couple of notes between friends, you know?
Exactly.
You guys won't tell anybody. Oh, so that was good. That was good. Let's see. We haven't really done anything like insanely fast,
Uh-oh.
you know?
Uh-oh.
Maybe we should do...
Good thing I bought the skinny guitar.
That's it, man. How are we doing time-wise? Oh, we're doing great. Good, good. Let's see. Great tunes.
Oh, gee.
Thank you. Tusca Musicas. I love that. Thank you. Ron Miro. Yeah, you sound so good together. Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Hey, Ron.
Thanks, Ron. Ronnie is a great, great guitar player, super blues player. Sharon wants to hear Caravan.
Ooh. I might be a little rusty on that one.
You might be rusty on that one.
I might be rusty on a lot of them. I don't know any of these tunes, actually.
I'm full of rust. I'm like literally rusty. You're like figuratively, and me, I'm like falling off in pieces. How about we did do a little thing with Cherokee. Sharon, is that okay if we could do Cherokee? We haven't done that since I played with Ernie. So you want to try that? Bop, 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 bop. I have some like, oh, you know what? That's great. It only took me 45 minutes to realize I had like this really weird bop, 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 bop on my voice. Now it's just reverb. But it was like this wacky delay thing. That's good. My technical skills are second to everyone. Let's see. So Cherokee. So let's give this a whack. Sharon approves. Good. And
You might disapprove by
by
the time...
the time we're done, huh? So we won't do it insanely fast.
Okay.
We'll just do it semi-mental. Yeah. I think we hold it there, right? Yeah. 1, 2, Cherokee. Yeah. Cherokee.
I need a nap. I need a nap.
You need an app. I thought you said I need an app.
A
But
nap.
a nap, an NAP. Need a nap. Oh, and we just got George, thank you. I forgot to mention that too. Thank you, George. George just reminded me that we are playing for tips tonight.
Oh.
We are busking, as they say. And if you look on your screen on the bottom, you can see that under me is a link for Venmo. Under Dave is a link for PayPal. So if you'd like to throw us a little bread, that would be awesome. That keeps us going in these COVID times, and especially it looks like there's no end in sight, unfortunately, not for a while. So this is basically how we're going to be making our music money, is by doing these live streams. So that's why every week I strive as best I can to bring you the finest in talent. And, with good quality video, audio. And so your donations are really, really appreciated in these times. It's sort of, the Little Rascals, do you remember the Little Rascals? You know, they were they did these movie shorts in the 30s, 20s, 30s. I don't know if it went into the 40s, but definitely 20s and 30s. And they had this one episode where Alfalfa was an actor, and who was the little kid that wore the hat with sometimes with the propeller on it? Spanky.
Yeah.
So Spanky and Alfalfa were going to do this show, and Alfalfa had this idea of like pay as you exit. Like if you liked the show, you could pay, and the other cat was very upset. Like he didn't want to do that. And but at the end, they had a cigar box and it was full of money. So that's how I see us tonight. That by the end of tonight, we will have a cigar box, just full of bread, and we can stand around and eat raw onions like they did at the end. That's right, Spanky and Alfalfa. All right, so we did the fast song. Ron Miro liked it. Good. Tuska Musicus liked it. Wow, thank you so much. Cool. All right. Anthony said, it just occurred to me that this would actually be a trio, but the frog in the middle croaked.
Oh.
That deserves a... Thank you, Anthony. That was good. Were you working on that while we were playing, or did that just come to you? Yeah, so this is sort of my unofficial mascot. And this was given to me by Todd Kuhlman, the bass player. And so it is actually a guy like playing a bass. It has 4 strings. He's playing it lefty. And I had called him Mr. Frogsworth, but this guy, Matt Crane, piano player, he said, I think it was him that said, well, somebody said, I can't remember who now, but they said that he should be Lefty McCartney. Lefty McCartney. So anyway, yeah, so we are a trio, but this guy just keeps laying out, so what could I say? So we still got a little time left, and I would like to do something totally different. How about a song in 3?
I can do that.
Someday My Prince Will Come. And how about if you take the melody on this? Is that okay? And I'm going to do like that, I'm going to do that F pedal thing under the whole sort of like A section thing, and you could do your chord and melody thing or whatever you want to do.
Okay.
All you got to do is just give me a tempo. We'll do it in time. Yes, up close and personal with the effervescent, bubbly Mr. Dave Kain.
That's a first.
Bubbly. Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I could sit in that all day.
Yeah. So Arthur, otherwise known as Lefty54, says, I see Smalls are doing live streams, no audience in club, or maybe a minimum amount of people. Yeah, they Spike, I think, opened. Yeah, they're trying to do stuff, and it's tough. It is definitely, it's rough out there. Rough. So yeah, you got to kind of pick and choose what you're going to check out and support and see, and yeah.
It's a good time to buy music.
It is, which reminds me, you go to my website, and I have like 1 billion, well, all my records are million sellers. I have 1 million of them in my cellar. Thank you. Okay. And yeah, and so we actually got a couple of tips. Thank you so much, so much, so much. And that's great because I was actually thinking of doing like, you know, a suggested minimum or doing like ticketed performances. And I don't want to do that. You know, I mean, I'd rather not, you know. I like keeping it sort of like informal how we're doing it. And so, yes, so your willingness to support us is greatly appreciated. I salute you with the Halloween chord. Yeah. And so we're going to do a couple more. One tune I definitely want to do is I want to do Simone, because like I never play that, and like I shedded it just so we could do it.
Okay.
So I'd like to do that. Although that's another song in 3, isn't it? Son of a Glaven. Maybe we'll do one that is there anything in there that I sing that we haven't done?
Should we do ballad? Or blues? You gotta go wrong with the blues.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the blues. Why don't could we do Sugar as a blues? Does that count?
As a blues?
Yeah.
What do you mean, like to play the head and then?
No. But those changes are almost sort of like blues, right?
I can dig it.
I'd like to do that. Yeah. So if we were going to do 2 songs, Sugar and then Simone, maybe?
Works for me.
Good. So it'll be good. The last song I'll really screw up. So it'll be good. Oh, Sharon, you like my Halloween chord? Thank you. Good. It's groovy. All right. So we're gonna do a song by Stanley Turrentine, and this song is called Sugar.
You stay on that A flat, right? Last 2 measures.
No, I'm lame. I do the G and A flat. Yeah. Yeah, you can take the head.
See how I do it.
is that? A C minor with a G triad?
I was trying to get. I ran out of fingers.
You ran out of fingers. That's it.
No,
Yeah.
I was trying to get that E flat in there.
Yeah, I did a gig. Well, I did a lot of gigs at East End in Greenwich. Like 3 years, we played every Sunday.
Yeah, it's a brunch gig. Yeah.
And I played this chord. You know. So this would be like a C minor, major seven with a
Or C
9.
minor.
Yeah. And so somebody in the crowd, I heard them. They went, "Ooh, Halloween chord." And so that was it. Ever since then, it's been the Halloween chord. All right. Anthony says, "Thank you, Doug and Dave, for a wonderful gig tonight." Thank you, Anthony. You guys want to hear one more? Thank you, Mauro Di Paula. Thank you. Boa noche. Okay, good night. Está excelente. Yes, está live. Thank you. Estou assistindo de... Brazil. Thank you. The opportunities de otras. Great. Awesome. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. My Spanish is not good, but I understand that is cool. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. So we're going to do one more song. We want to do this Simone. And so we want to thank you for hanging with us. And how about a round of virtual applause for Dave Kain, who just did a great, amazing job. And all our friends joining us in the chat
Doug
bar.
Munro.
Yes, thank you so much,
host.
Doug Munro. Thank you. Yeah, we had a great time.
Look at all this
It was
stuff.
awesome.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. So now I'm going to screw everything up by trying to remember how to play this song.
Thank you for having me, Doug.
Oh, you're
Really
welcome.
appreciate it, buddy.
We'll have you definitely back again, my friend. And like I said, if you would like to tip us, it's never too late to throw a little bread in the jar. We thank you so much. Happy Halloween, and here's one more song for you. And do you want me to try and play the head? Just for the fun of it, Diet Coke? I'd like to give it a shot.
Okay.
You set me up. Yeah. Beautiful, 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 and wonderful, wonderful. All right. So thanks, everybody, and hope you had a great Halloween, and eat a bunch of candy. We're going to go have some sweet stuff now ourselves. And George, thank you, as always. Thanks, everybody. Steve, Ernie, Linda, my mom, sisters, Carol and Linda. Who am I missing here? Tuska, thank you. George Porto. Everybody, happy Halloween. And yeah, man. Until next time, peace, 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 peace.
Bye, guys.